Good morning. It is a happy and bright Thursday. So go ahead, go to your window or your door and check out the weather. Right now, it is bright and sunny. Later, it may rain. Fingers crossed it doesn't, but it might. So if you want to go play outside, you should probably do it earlier rather than later because it might get rainy. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. Yesterday was Wednesday. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay! And also field day. Days in school. Ooh, my nose itches. Days in school, 155 total. And online, we are at 37. So keep working hard and good job. Before we move on through the rest of the day, remember, because field day is tomorrow, today is a little bit doubled up with work. I promise it won't be a lot, but just prepare yourself to work extra hard today so we can have fun tomorrow. So, moving on. Our story today, we're going back to the poems book. I'm going to read you the I'm Glad I'm Me poem. It is actually the very last poem in the book, but I think it is good to read for preparation for tomorrow. So, I'm glad I'm me. I'm glad I'm me. I'm glad I'm me. There's no one else I want to be. I'm happy I'm the person who can do the things that I can do. If I were someone else, then I would feel so strange. I'd wonder why. I'm positive that I'd be sad, but I am me, and I am glad. We'll talk about why this is important in a little bit. For reading today, remember, we're doing a little bit of doubled up. So for today, I can practice sight words and read a book of choice. So today, go ahead and practice your sight words. You can do this however you'd like. Rainbow writing, salt writing, water writing, chalk, however you'd like. And then read one book of choice or listen to someone read a book of choice. That's reading today. For writing, I can write 3 things about my family. So, how many there are, who lives with you, what you like to do together, people, pets, where you live. There are lots of different things. What are you guys, do you have traditions? What's your favorite dinner to have together? Think of 3 things about your family and write that down. And because tomorrow is Friday, yay, it is Free Write Friday tomorrow. So after your 3 things, you can draw a picture and write about whatever you'd like today. For science, I can compare and contrast the bunny pictures. So I want you to look at the bunnies. List similarities and list differences. Just because they're the same animal does not always mean that they look alike. Just like people. People are the same, but we all look different, and that's a good thing. So do that. And then also, after looking at the pictures of the bunnies, list some similarities and differences you have with your parents if you have extra time today. For math, I can count quarters. 4 quarters equals $1. $1. So, how much is a penny? 1 cent. How much is a nickel? 5 cents. How much is a dime? 10 cents. How much is a quarter? 25 cents. So, 4 quarters make $1. So, for math, you can count up your quarters, make groups of 4 for $1, and then after practicing your quarters, make mixed group of coins and count them up and identify them. Remember, if you don't have coins to work with at home, you can make your own. For social emotional day, we're going back to I'm glad I'm me. I can do hard things, and you should be proud of yourself. Some of us can do different things than others. It's important to think of that on our way to tomorrow about to do field day, because some of us may do really good at like trash get ball, and some of us may not. And if we didn't do really good at trash get ball, maybe I can do really good at like laundry baseball, and maybe someone else is very good at that, and that's okay. We can all do hard things. We can all do different hard things, and that's fantastic. Remember, if I were someone else, then I would feel so strange, and I'd wonder why. I'm positive that I'd be sad, but I am glad I am me. Be happy to be you. Be proud of yourself for being able to do all the hard things that you can do. For trivia today, going off of that, I want you, for preparation for tomorrow to make a list of things you are good at. Don't get rid of that list, because before starting tomorrow, we're going to get that list out and we're going to read it. So make sure you make a list. You send it to me. And hold on to your list, because tomorrow, before we start our field day, we're going to read it to remind ourselves that we are good at hard things. And even if we mess up sometimes, we can do other things too. So that is our video today. Remember, field day tomorrow. I'm so excited. At the end of this video is going to be Miss Leota Works, again, freshman at Tonganoxie High School, with her pet duck. So be sure to check in. She's going to hang out with you again today. So at the end of the video, check out Leota and her pet duck reading to you again. I love you guys. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Don't give up when things get tough. Let's do our woo. 1, 2, 3, go. Woo! See you tomorrow. So excited. Don't forget to check out Leota.
Hey guys, I'm Leota Works, and again, I'm a freshman in high school, and we're back with the duck, and I'm gonna read you guys another book. This one is Froggy Goes to the Doctor by Jonathan London. Oh. Froggy woke up. Froggy woke up. He thought, no school today. It's my checkup day. I can get up late. He's in bed. But wait. What if the doctor wants to give me a shot? Froggy, called his mother. What? It's time to get up, dear. I don't want to get up, said Froggy. It's time for your checkup, said his mother. Now. He's even got some fly cereal over there. What's your guys' favorite type of cereal? Froggy crawled out of bed and flopped onto the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. It's time to see Dr. Mugwort, said his mother. Dr. Mugwort was the wife of Froggy's principal, Mr. Mugwort. I don't want to see Dr. Mugwort, groaned Froggy. He's got out of bed. I feel fine, see? Froggy hopped onto the table and tried to make a muscle. It's just a checkup, said Froggy's mother. Now go get dressed, and don't forget to brush and put on clean underwear. So Froggy flopped back into his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. At the doctor's office, they had to sit a long time in the waiting room. Froggy was worried. What if I need a shot? Then in came Frogolina and her mother. Hi, Froggy, said Frogolina. She bounced down right beside him. Froggy scooted away. Frogolina scooted closer. Froggy scooted away and fell off the bench. Bonk! Froggy, said his mother. What? Sit up, dear, and please sit still. But it was hard to sit still. He made a paper airplane and threw it in the air. Zwish! Just as Dr. Mugwort stepped into the room, it circled once, it circled twice, then hit her smack in the eye. Zow! Oops, Froggy said. Have you guys ever made paper airplanes? They're pretty fun to make. Follow me, said Dr. Mugwort. She was not a happy doctor. She told Froggy to step onto the scale, measured how tall he was, and then led him and his mother into a room and said, Take off all your clothes, Froggy, except for your underwear, and put on this paper gown. The doctor closed the door behind her. Froggy took off his shoes, pulled off his socks, unbuttoned his shirt, unzipped his pants, and looked down. Oops, cried Froggy. Mom, I forgot my underwear. Froggy's mother laughed. Then she cut holes in a paper pillowcase and made a pair of underpants held together with safety pins. But Mom, whined Froggy, they look like diapers. He quickly pulled on his paper gown. Zip! Dr. Mugwort came back in. She took his temperature, felt his tummy. Oh, that tickles, giggled Froggy, and looked into his eyes with a light. Please don't cross your eyes, Froggy. She didn't look in his ears. Froggy didn't have any ears. Then she looked in his mouth and said, Say, ah! Ah! "Oh," said Dr. Mugwort and almost fell on the floor. "Your breath smells like dead flies." "Oops," Froggy said. "I guess I forgot to brush." She stood up and rubbed her stethoscope. "Now, this may feel cold," she said, and pressed against his back. "Yikes!" yelled Froggy. He grabbed the stethoscope and shouted into it, "It's freezing!" Again, Dr. Mugwort almost fell onto the floor. Then she said, "Now, Froggy, let's check your reflexes." She tapped his knee with a little rubber hammer. Nothing. She tapped a little harder. Bonk! And his foot, and up flew his foot right into her chin. Clack! This time, Mr. Mugwort did fall on the floor. "Oops!" cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Dr. Mugwort stood up and glared at him. "Time for your shot, Froggy," she said. "Just kidding." Then she gave him a gold star and a lollipop and said, "You're a very healthy frog," and smiled. "See, Mom," said Froggy, "I told you I was fine." Froggy stuck the gold star on his forehead and the lollipop in his mouth and got dressed. Zip, zoop, zup, zut, zup, zut, zut. Then leapfrogged with his mother, flop, 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 all the way to the exit. "Hey, Mom," said Froggy, "that was fun. Let's come back to see Dr. Mugwort real soon." "Not too soon," said Dr. Mugwort, waving goodbye. Have you guys ever seen a frog? They're pretty cute, the way they hop. Well, thanks for listening to me reading a book, and say goodbye to the duck. Bye, guys.